On June 13th, we'll be hosting another scale-up cruise on Lake Geneva, starting from Lausanne. As always, we'll be gathering dozens of entrepreneurs and investors from our network for an evening of good food, a great sunset, and some awesome conversations. Click the link in the show notes to apply for a spot.
We are at the seed funding stage, but we already generated since last year 400,000 in revenues with 50% gross margin, 1,000 of patients, paying patients coming for complementary medicine. And now we are at a point in time where we enlarge our offering to actually the online.
Welcome to the Swisspreneur Show, a podcast about startup stories and learnings from experienced entrepreneurs. If you enjoy listening to our show, make sure to follow the podcast and leave a rating. And now, here's your host, Sylvain.
Eric, a very well welcome to the Swisspreneur Show. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you, Sylvain. I'm looking forward.
You are a serial entrepreneur, currently the founder and CEO at Holistiq, a startup that offers root cause medicine and personalized health tech. Before we talk about your current venture, you also started and scaled Batmaid from 0 to 100 million turnover. And I wonder, why did you decide to leave and start another company?
Yeah, that's a valid question. Like at the beginning, I think Batmaid was a good way for me to learn about entrepreneurship. And I developed a lot of skills and understanding of what a service platform is. But in the end, I decided to leave because it was not really what I had in mind in my heart. And now really focus on what I really wanted to do from the beginning, which is like something in the healthcare field.
Amazing. And I wonder what motivated you to start Holistiq then, your current company, your current venture?
Yes, so Holistiq was born, I had this idea in mind since many years. First, my parents are doctors, and I've seen from an early age the limit of conventional medicine, especially in the fields of chronic disorders, which accounts for 60% of doctors' consultation. There is no real solution most of the time. You're being given a pill, it masks the symptom, and it has side effects. It's not a sustainable way. So I've been passionate about root cause medicine since many years. I've been attending the biohackers conferences all around the world since many years. And I have now gained a very good knowledge of the market from a business perspective. I know what works, what doesn't work, what is scientifically backed, what's not, what's the willingness to pay of people. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to really develop something by myself in this field.
Amazing. And I assume you also saw a big gap in the market. That's why you jumped in here. And the timing is a very important part of every startup story, right? So why is the timing good in this very moment to be working on this?
Yes, I think there is a change of consciousness and a change of paradigm regarding how we conceive medicine and health. People are more and more aware that the solution is not to take a pill all the time, and there are like more complete solutions and sustainable solutions for their health. So we come at a point where we offer a true complement to school medicine when doctors have no knowledge anymore, no time anymore, because this is the healthcare system to provide you with the right solutions. Holistiq comes into play with a team of doctors and a lot of therapists. Yeah.
Fantastic. And we just need to open the press, right? That's a big issue in many, many countries these days. And I wonder, what experience does your team bring to the table to actually build this company that you just roughly described?
Well, we have a top-notch team. First, starting with the founders, we have, on the medical side, we have Dr. Julian Weingartner in Berlin, Charité and Stanford. He studied some AI. We have Jamil Ode, who is like a complementary medicine therapist, who are, as he was at USZ as well, University Hospital Zurich, and he's a traditional Chinese medicine teacher. So we have on one side with Julian, the Western medicine. With Jamil, we have the Eastern medicine, and the business guy of the three co-founders. And we have a team now of 50 people with 90% women, midwives, health coaches, nutritionists, life coaches, doctors, real doctors. And this is a fantastic holistic team for people's health, where we can pick the best of what holistic health and school medicine have to offer.
And how do you then bring all these different parties together? Like, what is your business model in the background to make all of this work and bring everyone together successfully?
That's a very good question. And it's something I'm very proud of. Like, this brand is a magnet. Holistiq has become in the last months a true magnet for everyone sharing our vision of a healthier version of healthcare. I received more than 1,500 applicants. I carried out more than 150 interviews, and I selected 50 people. And those are the very best people to actually offer their services, not only as self-employed root cause practitioners, but as well within an organization with a strong brand, with a digitalization, and with some data science behind, which is completely unique in this field. We put data science and AI behind complementary and root cause medicine to extract insights. And so people are joining the mission in order to actually work in a team, and as well to bring a lot more value than just working alone or in a hospital.
And how do you then make money off that? Like, do you hire these people and then sell their services and offerings, or you don't hire them and you take a cut? How does the business model work?
So most people are paid Stundenlohn, but the unit economics and the very scalable model is that everything is online. People can see us in our complementary health center in Zurich that we already have, but everything is online and scalable, and the unit economics are great because we can do group sessions for some life or health issues, and we can really maximize the economics here. So we are value based and not cost based. So it's not about selling hours. We are selling a solution, and the solution encompasses lab tests that are included with a network of lab partners for the moment all around Switzerland, tailored supplements delivered at home, and science-backed coaching. And these health plans for women's health, gut health, fertility, weight loss, you name it, all the main chronic disorders, the most important problems we face are, so this is a solution for people, and so we have a premium for these packages. Yes,
a really holistic approach, as the name already says. And what are some of the milestones that you have recently achieved? I think you have some very strong numbers to present, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we are at a seed funding stage, but we already generated since last year 400,000 in revenues with 50% gross margin. 1,000 of paying patients coming for complementary medicine. And now we are at a point in time where we enlarge our offering to actually the online and selling these plans. And so this is in the coming months, we'll have many different streams of revenue to actually boost this turnover. And what I really love about this business model is that we have the stability of the income of the physical combined with the scalability of the digital. We are open all around Switzerland, and this is very exciting to actually be able to service the market from day one like this. Yeah,
amazing. And I'm sure there are also competitors out there, maybe not exactly doing what you do, but at least they could be considered a substitute. So how does the competitive landscape look like, and how do you differentiate in this market?
Yes, that's a good question. So let me give you a brief overview of the market. You have the GPs, practices, and hospitals that are doing healing, but as well like for acute reasons, not chronic disorders. You have the prevention startups like Care, and you have all kind of longevity startups. And we are between the doctors, GPs, hospitals, and these prevention startups. A bit critical towards these prevention and longevity startups because they don't solve a real problem. We are really focused on real pains, real chronic disorders, and everything we do is science-backed. In the case of longevity or prevention, we test so many biomarkers that don't move the needles for health. This is sometimes pure marketing. It's hard to find a player doing things that are really helping people. And I believe those products are really limited in the sense that it's the total addressable market is very small. It's a luxury market, so and it's mainly ego driven. At Holistiq, we have a product for the mass that is partly covered by the health insurances, basic or complementary, and this has nothing to do with poor prevention or pure longevity. Of course, by coming to Holistiq to solve your problem, you will have everything you need to prevent health or boost your health span. But we really speak about the real problems.
I love that. That's a really strong and probably right angle to take. And I wonder, along the journey that you have been now to build and grow Holistiq, even in this early phase, I'm sure you also faced some challenges along the way. What was the toughest one that you had to overcome so far?
So I would say at the very beginning, it was not easy to attract the right people. It became easier and easier over time with a critical mass of people speaking about it. And I always say in HR, quantity is quality, because then you have a lot of choice. And so now we have unlimited firepower in terms of people to deliver the services. And so that's very exciting. But at the beginning, HR was very difficult, combined as well with the IT and finding the right stack to start. When is your MVP really stopping? And you can always invest more in tech, but you need to have a very clearly defined tech roadmap. And this is what we did with our current tech stack. Yeah.
You've been listening to us for a while. You might know that Swisspreneur's mission is to advance entrepreneurship in Switzerland. We do that not only by releasing great stories in our podcast, but also by bringing startups and investors together in our Swisspreneur Syndicate. So far, we have invested in more than 25 companies, and we're just getting started. Check out swisspreneur.com/syndicate to learn more. And you're also fundraising at the moment. Can you tell us a bit more about how much money you're looking for and what these funds will be used for?
Yes, so we are looking for 3 million. And so we look for 500,000 from business angels. We already raised 250,000. Hopefully, with Swisspreneur, we raised the other 250. And then for the rest, we want to cover. We're already in talks with like top tier 1 health tech VCs for 2.5 million ticket. The space is very hot. Holistic health is the future of medicine, and we are the best position in Europe to actually make a difference. Yeah.
That sounds super exciting. And you're placing this offer with the Swisspreneur Syndicate, so we're very excited to have you. And if anyone wants to have a look at your data to make their own investment decision, they can sign up at the Swisspreneur Syndicate Deal Flow newsletter to receive all data and all information about the Holistiq investment. Of course, this is no investment advice, but anyone interested, head over to our website to sign up. And Eric, to wrap up the conversation today, I also have some rapid fire questions for you. I'm just really curious to also learn a bit more about you, the guy behind Holistiq. So what was your summer job as a teenager?
That's a tough one. I think I was at BNP Paribas in Paris. I was like, I thought I would be on the trading floor, but I was moving cardboard boxes all the time for months. This is what I did.
Fair. Like reality and expectations, right?
Yes, I had different expectations. Yeah.
And what are you most proud of in your life?
I think I'm proud of my spiritual journey. I did a lot of things to not only work on the outside field, but as well inside, and know myself better through various experiences, silent retreat, dark retreats. And yeah, I'm really proud of this increase of awareness over time. Yes.
Fantastic. And the last one for you today, what is a surprising fact that people don't know about you?
Not everyone knows that I was fired at every corporate job I had because I had the entrepreneur mindset. I always wanted more. And with the successful startups I founded, you don't see what's behind, but I have probably 100 of projects that failed. And so, yeah, it's all about exposing yourself to randomness and trying again and again and again with determination and excellence. And yeah, this is what I'm doing.
Thank you for sharing that. And I had multiple guests on the podcast. They once said, I'm an entrepreneur. I became unemployable. No corporate or any other company can actually employ me. It's just not possible. It doesn't work.
That's true.
Eric, thank you so much for your time today, for coming on the show. We're really excited to see your case going live. I wish you great success with the now sort of public website launch and everything else that you're building. It's really exciting to continue following your journey.
That's perfect. Have a holistic weekend.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, you can support us by rating our show on Apple Podcasts. This way, we can reach an ever-growing number of aspiring entrepreneurs.